great honor tonight to present our Volunteer of the Year, and I am thrilled. I've gotten to know Bob, this is a Louisiana name for you, Beauregard, who is from the Florida Suncoast chapter, and his wife, lovely wife, Carol. I'm really thrilled to get to present this. I called a member of the selection committee, and I said, wow, you had 30 people that were nominated for this. It's more than just words on paper. Why Bob? And they said, man, he has done everything. He's been chapter leader. He's been chief fundraiser. He's been effective talent scout. He has done it all. And to steal a word from those of you that were in the strategic planning session, he's got the special sauce. He has been and done everything, but I think the selection committee said, most of all, the thing that pulled them toward this award and Bob was the fact that he's a mentor. He's a mentor to the new ED and new board members, but most importantly, he is a mentor to the youth in his chapter. For you see, Bob has lived with this disease for a very long time, and this is his way of giving back. He is there every day, and he is an inspiration. So put your hands together for our Volunteer of the Year, Bob Beauregard.
Well, thank you ever so much. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you all tonight and this week. It's been such an inspirational meeting. Eric, I want to thank you for resurrecting this conference. It's been 3 years since you've had one, and we're going to keep it going. Let's keep it going, year after year after year, because we have so much to learn, so much to celebrate, and so much to be thankful for. You know, there are a lot of people who deserve this award more than I. And certainly the Suncoast chapter people who I work with. A number of them are here with me tonight. I would like them to stand, and I would like to congratulate them on the work they do for JDRF. Please. Right here. You too, Valerie.
Stand up, Joe. I don't do your work. What's you doing?
Now it's been 54 years since I was diagnosed with T1D. And no one else in my family has ever had T1D, fortunately. My 3 brothers, I was the youngest of 4 boys. Our 2 sons, our 6 grandchildren, none of them have had T1D. So I was diagnosed as having received it from some viral infection of the pancreas. But I have another theory, and that is this, that in 1962, I graduated in April from the MBA program at the University of Western Ontario, by the way, for those Canadians. Also that year in May, I started my first job. Then I was married in September and diagnosed with T1D at Christmas that year. There's got to be a connection between the stress in my life and T1D. But seriously speaking, for 54 years, I've been married to the one person who's been responsible for me to be still here with you today. And that is my wife, Carol. Carol is affectionately and lovingly called the food police. And all our family has lived under Carol's direction and food, and she's a magnificent cook, by the way, but she made sure that we all ate the proper foods as it relates to trying to control T1D. Carol, I love you and I thank you for what you've done to help me live this life. I've learned many things over the past 54 years in living with this disease, but the one thing that I decided very early in this stage is that nothing, T1D, was not going to affect my life. We were going to live our life and learn how to live with that disease and give all the support we possibly could to JDRF in order to find a cure for this hideous disease. And we are going to have that cure, and it's going to happen within my lifetime. My career was spent in the advertising agency and publishing industry and consulting business. I'm still working, and within that environment, we have lived in many places throughout the world. We lived in Vancouver, Montreal, Brussels, Detroit, New York, and now Naples, Florida. So T1D did not affect how we lived our lives in terms of being able to be successful professionally and having a wonderful family. I learned that it was so important every place we went to get myself associated with a top-notch endocrinologist. And every place we lived, I made sure I met and one of the most important persons in my life, wherever I was that endocrinologist. And I learned from them how to listen and how to learn and how to live. And the biggest lesson I had was from the doctor I had in Brussels, who said, T1D is a disease too big for one person. It requires, it's really a family disease. And for those of you who have it in your family, you know what I'm talking about. It is a family disease. And he said, I don't want to meet with you alone in these appointments. I want you to bring your wife to the appointments. As a matter of fact, I won't see you without her there. I want your family, and your wife in particular, to know as much about this disease as you will. And so that's the way we've lived our lives for the last 54 years. So I'm just so excited to have received this wonderful honor. I want to thank in particular our new executive director in Southwest Florida, the Suncoast chapter, Diane Lazette. Diane, through her creativity, wrote all these wonderful things about me, and that's how I got here. So in closing, I just want to thank you all for allowing me to be with you these last 3 days. I congratulate all of you on what you are doing to help us find a cure for this disease. And I know that I'm going to be here when we can all say, we now have type none. Thank you. God bless you.